From the 5-yard line, think it Trace. There's Gibbs again. Got people on him quickly, but that speed being shown off here as he gets that out to about the 20-yard line.
So put their best player out there, put him on our guys. Well, actually, Sewell got beat a little bit on the first time.
2nd and 12. Now, down the field, the pass to the sideline. Amon-Ra is there with the catch. On the near side over Sewell. On this 3rd and 5, Goff fires it. He's got St. Brown for another first down. Haven't been able to stop Green Bay, though, so far. Can the Packers hold them here on 3rd and a foot? That's complete for a first down. Montgomery busts through a tackle. Gibbs back in the game. Across the middle. Complete. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Packer land is pulsating. Goff finds a secondary target. It's Williams. And the Lions convert.
They're going to run the play.
They direct snap it to Jacobs. And he is stopped.
Simple, just too easy right now for the Packers to keep it in front of them.
Here's Goff stepping up in the pocket and finding his tight end. Then Laporta runs through one Packer for McKinney. Parsons in again. Goff swings it. Laporta for the 2nd time on this drive has a big catch.
You have a season-ending injury. No one comes back first quarter, first game.
3rd and 1. This is a big tackle behind the line to force a punt. It's a 2nd and 6 for the Lions. To get it over to Raymond. He's got a first down with a quick.
The rest of this defense flew around. It wasn't just Parsons. They were going to be good either way. But this offense has developed as well.
On 3rd and 2, they are able to stuff Jacobs on. Jameson Williams. Oh, did he twist enough for the first? He's almost lined off sides again, but they let it go here on 1st and 5. And St. Brown. Oh. There's one for a first down. On a knee on the sideline right now. Here they bring it. They go to the end zone.
Wow.
Was that caught?
That's caught.
Hold on, we need to have a second look at that.
I think that's
Tesla, the rookie who pulled it down.
Incredible
Crazy.
catch. I think he barely out.
Look at this.
Let's see. 1 in for sure. 2. His feet were in, but
3rd round
his
pick.
tutties just hit outside.
Goff with time on first down. It's complete. Amon-Ra St. Brown brought down inside the Bears 30. From the Bears 26, it's the tight end Laporta. Finally dragged down by T.J. Edwards.
Once you get him involved, the rest of the offense goes.
Gibbs found a hole up the middle. Tight end set, 2nd and 5. Inside the 5, Gibbs to the end zone. Touchdown! On their opening possession, they went 60 yards for a TD. Goff was looking deep, and then he connects with St. Brown.
And he said, I got to have that guy with my time.
2nd and 7. Goff complete. Khalif Raymond for a Lions first down to the Bears 33. From the 33, fake to Montgomery. Goff over the middle, St. Brown. Inside the 5, stays on his feet, and is finally marked down at the 1. 1st and goal from the 1. Here is Montgomery. He is in for a Lions touchdown. So great to see him back on the field. Here's Swift once again. Hutchinson suffered the broken leg last year. And this is recovered by the Lions. Knocked loose by Brian Branch.
After that first touchdown.
2nd and 1. Pass was tipped. It was intended for Monungai. 4th and 1. Another sneak. Officials come charging in. And he was stopped short. You might be surprised. Williams in trouble. Rolling right.
Not that.
And then it is Kirby Joseph. Did he stay in bounds? Joseph comes up with the pick. Lions start from their 33. Goff with time, swings it out. Montgomery made the catch, spun, and gains 5 on first down. Third down and 4, and they keep it on the ground with Amon-Ra St. Brown. New set of downs for the Lions. This is Khalif Raymond. And Raymond picks up another Detroit first down with an ankle issue. Here's Montgomery. David Montgomery picks up a Lions first down. Hoping for different results on this drive. Montgomery first down and more. Montgomery finally forced out of bounds inside the Bears 20 again. There's Gibbs. St. Brown blocking downfield once again as Gibbs is inside the 10.
Out there and block his tail off.
Goff's pass is complete and taken into the end zone by Brock Wright for a Lions touchdown. There's Monangai, and this time he is hit in the backfield by Brian Branch. That Eagles-Chiefs matchup, America's Game of the Week coming up. Nice tackle. Gibbs taken down by... Goff can't find anyone. Now he throws. And it's taken out to the 42-yard line. Goff completes St. Brown. Another Lions first.
And then everybody else is going to play man behind it.
Goff the slant complete. Inside the 40, it's Laporta. Second and short. Goff to the near side. And a tackle by McLeod. Third and short. Goff's pass caught. And heading for the sidelines is Gibbs. So
and Gibbs
that
gets
will
out
stop
of
the clock.
For the field goal only.
There's Goff. Oh, he does it again. The rookie Isaac Tesla made a sensational. Goff to the end zone. Touchdown, St. Brown. Bates sends it downfield. It's Burden on the return. Stop shy of the 25. Bears must get to the 34 for a first down, and they will not. Pass was behind Zacchaeus. Fake to Gibbs. Goff complete. Jameson Williams across midfield. Still going. Inside the 30. Cuts to the inside.
You're not going.
Brought down at the 12.
About his dreads. And he said, hey, is this going to be an issue?
Shepherd's defense comes up big.
Marcus Davenport.
And he's shaken up. Fourth down and 5 for Chicago. Pass was deflected and then nearly picked off.
Noah Sewell plays that position.
Third down and 8. Goff going deep. Williams, touchdown! Called against the Bears O-line today. First down and 25. Williams in trouble, wrapped up. Down he goes.
With a shoulder injury.
Play action on first down, and then Goff throws it back across the field to the tight end right. On first down, Montgomery picks up another Lions first. There is a flag.
Really are intense about being great.
Now here's Gibbs. Inside the 20, finally shoved out of bounds by Kevin Byard. Final minute, third quarter. St. Brown inside the 10. Well, Megan mentioned both gives him up. Goff to the end zone. St. Brown. Touchdown. 10-second runoff as Williams is wrapped up from the 20. Williams in trouble. Aiden Hutchinson, sack number 4. Favorite, 2nd and 2 on the toss. It's Gibbs. And he is finally brought down by Sweat. 4th and goal, fake to Montgomery.
Too easy.
To St. Brown, into the end zone. His 3rd touchdown today, and there he goes.
On 2nd down, Goff has a wide open Jameson Williams and a spinning catch out of bounds near the 40. Chicago, here's Gibbs again. Able to pick his way and make 3rd down a little more manageable. Goff protected, fires, and another catch for Williams.
Coverage then opens up for
3. Goff. There's St. Brown. First catch, a big one. 1st and goal. Working against Kyle Hamilton. Gibbs. Touchdown. What a good start for the Lions.
and Henry's 250 pounds.
Well, he didn't get rolling this time. He got stopped. Goff protected, and he finds his tight end, Laporta.
Laporta up against the rookie safety.
7 touchdown passes a year ago. Play action. He's got Montgomery out of the backfield, and David Montgomery gets a block from Laporta and lowers his shoulder and gets 11. Play action from Goff, and he's going to go. And a nice pickup on 1st down. He doesn't do it a lot. Only 3rd down and 8. Goff slings it. Laporta, 1st down.
Detroit offense, but here they're still rolling.
Good protection for Goff. Flag on the play in the secondary, and Gibbs is forced out with a gain of 9.
He is some kind of football player.
1st down carry by Montgomery, and he almost broke it. A gain of 8. Well, they can just keep coming at you because they can rotate these backs. He had an all-world game against the Browns. Here is Montgomery getting 10 again.
I believe they have.
Gibbs picking his way, and about a yard and a half short of a 1st down as Malachi Starks, the rookie, made the stop.
Well, again, another look with Tate Ratledge, and then
Brown in the backfield, and Goff just takes it and gets it. I mean, this is going to be a 9+ minute drive, and a drive that started. I'm concerned about that neck injury. Here's Gibbs, perfect throw, and just short of the end zone. His goal. Montgomery gets it, and no call. They're saying he's short. Now the other official says touchdown. The near official said he didn't get it. The far official came in. Toss to Henry. He doesn't get it. Cunningham was in there on the stop, and it's 4th down and goal. Loss of 1 on that play. 4th and goal. Lamar keeps and is in trouble. Ball's out. And it's Detroit's ball. Jack Campbell made that play. Jackson trying to find somewhere to go. Brought down from behind. And that's Al-Quadin Muhammad. Well, he's gone crazy tonight. Here's Gibbs. Nice run. And he got hit, and hit hard, by Chidobe Awuzie. 3rd down and 3. Good protection. Good throw. And Laporta's got another conversion. They hand to Gibbs. They've stayed with a run. Gibbs gets 10. On 1st down, a toss to Montgomery. Throws back to Goff, who airs it out for St. Brown. What a play. St. Brown in motion. Goff for St. Brown. He is there, and he's got it. Touchdown, Detroit. What a throw and catch.
Brad Holmes has done with this roster.
Second down and 3. Lamar Jackson is going to be wrapped up by Muhammad, his second of the night. Montgomery is able to get through and get 11.
Year, and he's got him playing tonight.
Here's another good run by Montgomery. He is out, being chased by Humphrey. And brought down near the 15. Run of the career of David Montgomery. Now Gibbs. As that Baltimore defense has got to be a bit winded, especially Marlon Humphrey. They pitch to Gibbs. Touchdown! It went from Goff to Amon-Ra St. Brown, and he pitched it to Gibbs. And like Ben Johnson would call, it was a gadget play, and boy, was that a thing. Second down and 9 now. Jackson one-on-one, and that little battle was won by Nowaski. They blew it dead. Jackson trying to find somewhere to go. Time runs out and tripped up by Barnes.
The game you got to play.
Lions are over 7 yards per rush. And this drive starts at the 21, down by 4. Hand off to Henry, and he gets it punched out. It's recovered by DJ Reed. Knocked out on the play by Aiden Hutchinson. And it's yet another fumble for Derrick Henry.
Big plays when they need it, and he did on that last drive.
Lamar Jackson, there he is, Hutchinson. Sack number 6 for the Lions. Jackson can't find anywhere to go, and he's brought down again from behind. And again, it's Al-Quadin Muhammad. It'll go down as a run. It's not a sack, but it is an effective play by 96 again.
He responded to him.
Here's Green crashing down on it. Gibbs runs away from him. And he is out of bounds, but a nice gain on first down. Goff keeps, floats. Amon-Ra! Perfect throw and catch! Unreal, but if they're built. Now Montgomery, he's going to break. David Montgomery is in for the touchdown. Just a stunning couple of plays back to back. And the Detroit Lions, it appears, are going to walk out of here with their second win of the year. Down in 10. Jackson in trouble again, and another sack. This time it's Anzalone and Al-Quadin Muhammad, who's been everywhere tonight, and that is a 7-sack night for the Lions. Try and come up with a perfect kick. Up it goes. Laporta, who's had a nice night. And the Lions will take over with 27 seconds to go.
From the 31, Goff throws on first down. The catch is made and taken out to the 44-yard line. Gain of 13, Jameson Williams. Been tremendous against some top running backs the last couple of weeks. Goff finds a wide open Amon-Ra St. Brown in Cleveland Browns territory. Motion from the Browns 35. Well, you talked about Gibbs, and there he is, found a hole. There are 2 flags on the play. 8-yard line. This is Gibbs inside the 5 to the end zone. Touchdown! DeAndre Carter stopped shy of the 25 by Craig Reynolds. And you talk about that dirty work and an opening drive touchdown. First 4 games of the season. Had a nice job by the Lions defense. Derrick Barnes leading the way, wrapping up Judkin. Play clock winding down. 3rd down and 8. Flacco under pressure, and it is picked off along the near sideline by Kirby Joseph. That's number 19. So now Goff and the Lions offense. And the catch is made by Amon-Ra St. Brown. Yard attempt from the right hash. Bates from 48. Lions have their first lead of the afternoon. Flacco wrapped up. Down he goes. And Aiden Hutchinson gets up and celebrates. Flacco on 2nd and 21. Rolling right under pressure. And he throws it away. 3rd down and 21. Flacco sets. Now he throws to the outside, incomplete. Intended for Judy with DJ Reed defending. As offense from their own 15. Hand off to Gibbs. Gibbs still going. Gibbs finally taken down at the 39-yard.
Been rushing.
1st and 20. St. Brown following the 2 penalties. Now to the 36. 2 pretty good ones the last couple of weeks for the Ravens and the Packers. Carter, fair catch. Back at the 8. They start from the 8-yard line. And will lose yardage. Sampson wrapped up. Anzalone and Campbell. 2nd down and 12. That one nearly picked off of me. New set of downs for Cleveland. Flacco to the outside, and it's DJ Reed down the sideline. Forced out of bounds. Third and goal. Fake to Montgomery. St. Brown. Touchdown. There's my Super Bowl champ right next to me on my right. Penalty marker as Fadden makes the catch. Good push up the sideline. 2nd quarter on 2nd and 18. David Njoku, the tight end, across the middle. And it's Jack Campbell who takes him down. Raymond in motion from the 21. Goff complete. It's Raymond taken down by Denzel Ward from the 27. Goff over the middle. It's complete into Browns territory. Sam Laporta. Now 25 seconds. Goff to the outside. It's St. Brown. Out of bounds. Stops the 2nd down and 9. Flacco to the outside. Incomplete. Intended for Sampson. We talked to Flacco from the 49. Fake to Ford. As Flacco goes deep. And it's off the hand of Judy. And Flacco fires, and that's broken up by Brian Branch. 3rd down and 10. Flacco under pressure. Got rid of it. And Ford unable to make the catch.
Keep driving the ball down. Instead, it was the Lions defense adjusting.
Gibbs bouncing it to the outside.
And mediums.
They keep it on the ground with Gibbs. And he picks up a Lions first hard
And try and win.
2nd down and 7. Flacco is under pressure from O'Connor. Flacco on 3rd down. Here comes the pressure. He gets rid of it. And Fanning unable to make the play. 2nd down and 15. This is Ford. And it's Campbell who meets him immediately. From the 46, the give to Gibbs. Jahmyr Gibbs across midfield, still going. Down the sideline. And finally forced out of bounds by Carson Swift. 2nd down and 9. Pass is complete. Sam Laporta. Fake to Judkins. And now Flacco complete. Judkins the catch, and taken out to 35. Khalif Raymond across midfield. Still going. One man to beat. It's the punt for Bohorquez. Touchdown, Khalif Raymond. Dan Campbell told us on Friday we need some big returns from Raymond. There's one.
That's for sure.
Second down and 8. And it's Anzalone who makes the play. Third down and 8. Flacco's pass intended for Judy. Third down and 9. Complete. Jameson Williams. Lions first down. Fox from his 35. Carter lets it bounce. That'll take a Lions bounce out of bounds. It's a 3-score game. Lions by 17. Flacco can't find anyone downfield. And now he throws it out of bounds. Penalty flag as Flacco is hit. Ball comes loose. And it's recovered by the Lions and taken in by Nowaski. But we'll have to check with referee Sean Smith. There was a flag thrown. Third down and 4. Gibbs picks up the Lions first down. Third and goal. St. Brown to the end zone. Touchdown. Kyle Allen handing it off. Here's Sailors. And he picks up a first down. The exclamation point.
Underway in Cincinnati. It's Jacob Sailors from the 5. Lions looking for a return and an opening for Sailors across the 40 and down near the 42. Josh Newton on the stop, but a 37-yard return. On second down, Goff off the play fake, checks it down to Gibbs, and Gibbs, what a reversal in the open field to get the first down. Boy, he had Oren Burks right in his face. Williams in motion at the bottom of the screen in play action for Goff with a clean pocket to the sideline. Another one of those weapons, the tight end Sam Laporta, and he's down at the Cincinnati 21. Here's Gibbs. A nice little move in the hole again, and Gibbs to the 15-yard line.
Watch that middle of the field here this afternoon.
Second and 3, Gibbs up the gut for a first down. St. Brown in motion, play action. Look in that direction. Goff will check it short to Laporta at the 10. Laporta with a little stiff arm, up in the air and in for 6. Browning and the Bengals offense going to work on first down, and it's batted down at the line. Tyleik Williams. Fake the toss, Browning on the roll, over the middle, T. Higgins at the top of his leap, but he can't keep it in play. Pressure up the middle, Browning to the sideline, and that's incomplete. Wanted Andre Iosivas. Browning, screen set up for Brown, and a nice play made by Amik Robertson in the Cincinnati area out there for the first time. Goff off play action, finds again Sam Laporta, already the 3rd catch of the afternoon for the talented young tight end. Goff finds Amon-Ra St. Brown, open for the first down, diving across midfield, and the offense into Bengals territory for Detroit. 4-man pressure, Goff over the middle, finds St. Brown. 9 more for this potent offensive coordinator. Goff to throw on 2nd and 2 to the motion man Jameson Williams. Out of bounds at the Bengal 31, shoved out by Cam Taylor-Britt, but like this. To Brown, incomplete. Jarred loose by Alex Anzalone. Goff, short. Catch made and weaving up the middle for a first down to the 26. And Gibbs finds a crease on the outside and leaning forward has the first down across the 36. Eagles get the stop. And their 2nd sack of the afternoon. Charlie Jones going to let that one bounce at the 5, and it'll be downed inside the 5. That's an outstanding play by Isaac DeSlaw, the rookie wide receiver who was able to keep it in play before rolling into the end. Brown, the running back. Off play action. Browning to the sideline for a chase, and it's intercepted by Amik Robertson. Picked off at the 17 of Cincinnati. With the injury to DJ Reed, he moved to the outside corner, and he gets his first pick of the year. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. Little jump start as he hops his way down to the 5. It'll be 1st and goal just inside the 5. Battle and stone and goal. Early second quarter, and Goff splits out to the top. Montgomery and the Wildcat. Former high school quarterback takes the snap. He'll throw. End zone touchdown! Brock Wright as Montgomery back home, airing it out like he did at Mount Healthy High School for 6. And it's 13-0 Detroit. Here's Browning with protection, has to check it down short, and a good open field tackle on Drew Sample by Alex Anzalone. Browning over the middle, and a big hit leveled on Jamar Chase at the 45 by Brian Branch. Pressure. Browning standing in, floating it up for T. Higgins, one-on-one, broken up. Rock Yassin able to break it up in coverage on Higgins, and it's 4th and 7.
I mean, those are the opportunities you're waiting for, and Jake Browning misses another one, right? This has got to be into the middle of the field. Here's Rock Yassin. Watch the leverage he plays. He's playing outside leverage with no help to the inside. Why is that ball getting hung out to the outside, up the numbers? Get that out into the middle of the field and let T. Higgins go track it down.
Take the toss. Here's Amon-Ra St. Brown with blocking in front. Nice spin by St. Brown, and he's across the 35 and down to the 36. Goff looking that direction, finds the tight end, stopped just short by Demetrius Knight. Bengals Browning to the sideline, wanted T. Higgins. Terrion Arnold, good coverage that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Yeah.
Browning going deep for Chase. Jump ball, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kirby Joseph. His 3rd interception of the year. Just a moon ball from Browning, and Joseph with his 20th career pick. The screen out of the pistol, Browning to throw. Wants the screen. It is caught by P. Ryan, and Jack Campbell tosses him to the turf on 2nd and 5. Browning with protection this time, and it's intercepted by Anzalone. Anzalone works around Chase and out of bounds inside the 30. Well, Browning had all day to throw, and he throws his 3rd pick of the afternoon. 3rd and 7. Goff looking, throws. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Not a bad safety net to have if you're Jared Goff when you need a convert. Red zone on 1st down. Gibbs a burst inside the 10. It's Laporta in motion. Swing it out to Gibbs with blockers in front. Gibbs weaving through traffic. Inside the 5. Fights his way to the goal line. Touchdown! Jahmyr Gibbs! Touchdown Lions! Today, which is not what they were looking for. Browning to the sideline and incomplete. Anzalone in coverage on Mike Gesicki. Play action. Goff will throw it short. This is Laporta with his 5th catch of the afternoon, and a big gain for the tight end into Bengals territory and out of bounds near the 40-yard line.
Touchdowns, right? Emmett had 175. Right? If we're going to be able to hold that record longer, he needed to score more when I did. Fine.
Does a touchdown pass count? I mean, Montgomery does have the touchdown pass.
No, that does not count.
Montgomery's trying to make the record. Montgomery to the edge, a little high step, and a record-saving tackle by DJ Turner. Here's Montgomery again. Jump cut to the outside. Montgomery into the end zone with the record tire. The 14th time as teammates that David Montgomery and Jahmyr Gibbs have each reached the end zone, and Montgomery does it on his home turf. 2nd and 8, 4-man pressure. Browning incomplete to Higgins, knocked out by Rock Yassin.
It's going to slow down for him.
Browning, good protection, has to finally check it down to Brown, and they were waiting for that. That's Avonte Maddox, just came in for Brian Branch. He'll come back into the game now. 2nd and 12. Pressure up the gut from Campbell, jumps the pass to Brown, and coming off the block, and the ball popping out. Higgins is there to cover it up. Really? Flea flicker. Browning under pressure, the ball's out. It's a strip sack by Aiden Hutchinson, recovered by Cincinnati. Detroit. Goff to the air, and Amon-Ra St. Brown. Good yardage on 1st down. Late by these Bengals. Goff to the air, it's caught, and Amon-Ra St. Brown on the run, and a crowd quieter down to the Bengals 35. And the carry for Montgomery up the middle, pushing forward for 5, getting a little more push up front right now from that Lions offense zone over the Bengals 29. Handoff Montgomery, and Montgomery rides the wave to the 24, top of the screen, and it's first down and carry from Montgomery, and Montgomery finding some room to roam and then lunging forward for 9 from the 12. Goff looking for the end zone. It is caught. Isaac TeSlaa with the touchdown. And on a warm day in Cincinnati, the Snow Angel in the end zone to celebrate TeSlaa's second Lions touchdown.
It was a tough start, but that last drive, oh boy.
And a safety sack by Derrick Barnes, and that'll end the hope. 37-24. Barnes with the safety on the sack of Jake Browning. They have pushed their lead to 13, and now the high pooch free kick, and the fair catch called for and made by Amon-Ra St. Brown. So Goff and the
Lions won the toss, took the ball, and now face 3rd and 5 on this opening drive. And Goff's throw is completed. Sam Laporta, the tight end, who's been very good of late, to the 45-yard line, and the game's first down for these Chiefs up front. After the gain of 4, Goff to the air to Jameson Williams. First down for Detroit. First round pick out of Alabama, now in season 4. 6 of the drive will be a first down pass for Goff. Slides it over. There's Williams with room. Jameson Williams goes high, tumbles to the ground, has a first down inside the 30-yard line. 2nd and 8. Same motion. Gibbs left side cutting back. And there you see, Chris, all those 69, 73, those linemen. And Goff out of there. Direct snap. Throw to Goff, who gets it and scores a touchdown. As he did last year in Detroit, receiving a touchdown, but in quarter. Goff scanning. Hangs in there and throws it complete over the middle to the 42-yard line. Sam Laporta, Chris, is getting as that magic duo combined on the food end. Montgomery to the right. David Montgomery pulled by the undershirt to stop him. 3rd and 3. Goff in the middle fires. Jameson Williams bouncing off tackles into the end zone. Touchdown Detroit.
Takes at least 3.
Back in the game, Detroit's best pass rusher on 2nd and 8. Mahomes looked deep, covered, in trouble. Ball's out. It's live, and it looks like Patrick got back on it. Doing it out of the gun. Rolling right. Mahomes puts it up, and it's incomplete. It's broken up by Harper. About 45 minutes where the Lions play in Saline, Michigan. He is something. Taking over at the 20. Here's Jahmyr Gibbs running to the right. Picks up about 5. 4 rush. Goff finding space in the pocket. Thinking about taking up. Jared Goff says, I can do that. Under 5 till halftime. Fast-moving first half. Gibbs, Goods, hesitation, and there goes Gibbs in the secondary. Chiefs show pressure, brings up, Goff to the inside, held on to by St. Brown. Ball, Jameson Williams wide open at the top of the screen. He's got it, and there he goes. Jameson Williams inside midfield. All right, Melissa, Lions taking over, poorest field position of the night. At their own 19, Goff looking to the air. Montgomery leaks out, ton of room for David Montgomery. To the 40, and a terrific tackle by Cook. Jones remains on the sideline for the 42. Tranquil pressure picked up. St. Brown underneath. First down, Detroit. Right in motion. Goff's throw complete. St. Brown turning up field to the 35-yard line. Working some short stuff thus far this evening. Tying his career high in a game. Goff, Montgomery, blockers downfield. David Montgomery inside the 10. 2nd and goal, Goff. Scanning, firing to the back. Laporta, what a catch! Touchdown! There was no space, and Laporta brings it in. Mahomes hemmed in and brought down. Happen and recover an onside kick. Chris Jones offside. Goff throws it underneath. Laporta's got it, and he can't get out of bounds.
One is, but he knows he won't have a lot of time to throw it.
Here is Gibbs out of the backfield. Good throw, good stop, good move. Gibbs out of bounds near the 40. Goff over the middle. He's got St. Brown, and he's got a touchdown.
Tuck the ball and run this year.
Mayfield out to his right, throws. He's got Shepard, and Shepard does not get the first down as Amik Robertson makes the play. Here is wide open St. Brown. And another huge chunk play is 3rd down and 7. Quick throw out on the edge, nothing there. Rachaad White and Jack Campbell came in to make the stop. Colts, they have the best record in the NFL as the Buccaneers try to match them here tonight. Another big chunk for Amon-Ra St. Gets yards after the catch. Here's Gibbs, just hits the hole flying. And over the left side as the handoff again is to Gibbs, and he's got a first down with a couple of missed tackles along.
See the rotation of the safeties to know what the coverage is.
Goff out to his right, will just go ahead and take it, and on first down get a nice down and 4 quick snap. Wide open and now turning upfield is Gibbs. Full head of steam inside the 25. Play clock at 2, 3rd down and 3. Mayfield has it batted back toward him, and it was knocked by Aleem McNeil. 14. Dropped off for Montgomery. Able to outrun the defense and knocked down at the 29.
Been able to overcome.
Goff fires, pass is caught. St. Brown up to the 35. Figure him out. Mayfield. Evans shoved out of bounds, incomplete. Rock Ya-Sin.
Glad I'm not a DB.
Right up the gut, there goes Gibbs. Foot race. Winfield can't get there. Touchdown Lions. Big weapon, Mike Evans, as Mayfield backpedals, can't find anywhere to go except down. Sacked on the play as Derek Barnes got there. Fox hits a beauty.
Sure does.
Driving Cameron Johnson back inside the 30. He had a little room to run, and he's out near the 37. First half, 3 timeouts. Pressure. Shepard has it knocked out. That ball is free, and Hutchinson, it looks like, got on top.
The ruling on the field is a catch. Subsequent fumble to the defense, first down.
Robertson knocked it out.
Anything going.
Mayfield comes underneath, and it's Otten in a fight with Mollett.
That might be Mollett's ball.
And in that wrestling match at the bottom, they're going to give the catch to Otten as they both came down with it.
Yeah, you look at it, it looked like I thought he might have been able to rip it out, but Otten's able to hang on to it as well, and the tie goes to the offense.
They don't look at it. Would have to be a booth review, and now they may.
Cade Otton did not have control of that ball, and that the defender is the first player who had control of that ball when they went to the ground.
The defender did intercept the pass. It will be Detroit's ball, first down.
What a play by Arthur Marlette.
Yeah.
Amon-Ra St. Brown. They don't have to. Out of bounds is St. Brown with a gain of 8.
Wanted to come out here and put it behind him.
Goff is trying to get it driving with his legs, and it looked like he picked it up. He did. This ball is batted down by Derek Barnes. He's got a couple in this game. Looking left, over the middle, broken up. And what a play by Nick Whiteside. Yet another guy.
His biological mom.
Yeah, so much so, Laura, that after he got that touchdown last week, as Gibbs has a nice run.
They've had a few of those this year that are backbreakers.
Here is a catch by the other tight end, Brock Wright, his third of the game.
And then the touchdown, they're starting to sense some urgency.
Here goes Gibbs into the secondary, and on 1st and 10 is able to carry for 15 on 2nd and 7. Spinning grab by Gibbs, and he's got room. He's got blocking. Cuts back, down at the 5. Tackle. 1st and goal from the 5. Why not? Gibbs again. Spinning touchdown.
Dynamic with his speed.
Buccaneers looking for a spark. They went down and got the touchdown last time as Amik Robertson just put Rachaad White on the ground. Tez Johnson in motion. Mayfield is going to air it out for Ibuka, and he overthrew him. Pressure, pass is caught, and we'll see where they put it down. Close to 1st down yardage, Laporta. On 1st down. Standing next to Captain Hot Yoga, I watch David Montgomery game 5. If I see Gibbs in the backfield, they hand to St. Brown. He pitches to Gibbs. And fought for it. Where are they going to put it?
Boy, it is tight.
And they're giving him the 1st down. Flag on the play. Ibuka broken up. But a flag at the start. It's an illegal shift. And Bates banks it in.
Wow.
7. Mayfield in trouble. Ball's out. Knocked out. Still loose. And both teams had multiple players have a shot at that ball, and it's just a fight at the bottom of that pile. It's Tampa Bay's ball. Mayfield in trouble again. Slings it sidearm, and that's Sterling Shepard. Mayfield off his back foot, knocked away. And another good play. That's Whiteside.
One of the best defensive efforts I've ever seen.
It's 3rd down and 8. Mayfield, end zone. Contact, no flag. It's 4th down again.
Wide.
Here's 4th down and 8. End zone, incomplete! And what a job by this Lions defense.
The fans, the atmosphere here, this is a fun place to come and watch a game and call a game.
Yeah, it's as good as there is atmosphere-wise in the NFL, period. And Baker's backing up. He's got no time, and the pass is incomplete. And now it's 4th and 21, and DJ Reader, who's been battling a bad back, was in there applying pressure.
You see they're bringing 3. They got 3 rushers and drop 8 into coverage.
Mayfield over the middle. The pass is caught, but a turnover on downs. As Ryan Miller made the grab, and it's Detroit's ball. And this was just a win by this Lions defense.
Here's Goff to throw it on 1st down. Going far side. Has Laporta, the tight end. Makes a good move. And Sam Laporta, that's a nice start all the way out to the 44. Play fake. Goff going to set up a screen the other way. Got some room to roll that time. Laporta has another 1st down. 4th down. Goff to throw. Zips right in the middle. Laporta's got it. Inside the 10. Laporta still on his feet. And dragging back and goal in the end zone. He is in. Touchdown.
Between the two of them, they've got it.
3rd and long. Goff looking over the middle. He goes. There's Amon-Ra. St. Brown so reliable on 3rd downs across the middle. Going to throw. Crash. McCarthy is in trouble. Gets away. Somehow now is taken down for a sack.
Ball games over the last month.
If I say Miguel Rojas caught a pass, let me know. Here's Goff. Gets away from the sack. Throws it in the flat. And Montgomery breaks the tackle. Look at Montgomery with the 1st down.
How in the world did that work?
Goff, though, throws a quick slant. St. Brown diving, and he's a smidge short. Going to be down at about the 1.5-yard line.
51.
Montgomery running up the middle and right in. Touchdown, Lions.
Even physicality.
Pressure from Hutchinson. McCarthy flips over, taken down. He had pressure up the middle and off the side. It was Campbell who came up the 3rd and long. 4-man rush. McCarthy zips it over the middle. I think it's picked. Arnold has his hands on it. Where's the 6-9? Pressure again. Goff saves it. Perfect throw to Amon-Ra St. Brown.
#1 blitz beater, Amon-Ra running across the field.
More pressure. Goff quick throw. That's going to work for a first down. It's Brock Wright, the backup tight end. Here's a fake. Goff over the middle. Jameson Williams upended, but he holds on and makes the catch.
How's the defense going to treat him? More like a run blocker, more like a receiver? You get a lot of advantageous matchups right where you want to be.
3rd and long. Goff throws long way for Williams, who breaks the tackle and makes it happen. That was all Jameson Williams on a 3rd and 14. McCarthy, trouble, gets away, taken down. Got away for a minute, but Aiden Hutchins says no. Here's Goff, pressure picked up. Goff over the middle, he's got it. It's Sam Laporta, still going and finally hauled down.
Multiple cadences to figure out how to deploy his blockers.
Pressure, Goff, St. Brown makes it.
Just hasn't had much time to survey things down the field.
Blitz is picked up, good throw. St. Brown's got it in, set up their last field goal. Lions need this. Goff throwing for Jameson Williams. He's got it! Diving to the end zone, is he in? Touchdown, no, they're going to say he's down at the 2. Wow. What balance from Jameson Williams. Nope, he's in. He's in all day.
Mariota looking on 3rd down. Can't find anyone. Now he throws, and it's out of the reach of the tight end, Zach Ertz. 22-yard line on 1st down. It is Gibbs. And Gibbs takes it all the way out to the 30-yard line for a skills to stop the run. Fake to Gibbs. Catch made by St. Brown. Had a lot of running room. Picks up a 1st down. 2nd down and 6. This is Gibbs out of the backfield. Into the arms of Bobby Wagner. Down and 5 for the Lions. Goff to the outside. It's Jameson Williams. Picks up a Detroit 1st down with St. Brown on the sidelines. 9th play of the drive for the Lions. It's Gibbs up the middle once again. Inside the 15, down to the 14-yard line. So a very methodical Detroit Lions opening possession, moving the ball downfield. Goff on 2nd down, over the middle, into the end zone. Touchdown, Jahmyr Gibbs. Mariota's pass knocked down. It was intended for the tight end Bates, and Aiden Hunt. 2nd down and 10. Mariota. Pass incomplete. Robbie Chosen. Top of your screen. Backup offensive lineman split out wide to the right. Catch made by St. Brown. You know, we've seen trick plays over the last several seasons from the Lions to the right.
No, not like that.
Here's Montgomery. Picks up a Lions 1st down. 3rd down and 7. It's the tight end Laporta. And it's another Lions 1st down. Goff on the slant to St. Brown. He is in for a Lions touchdown. Play, they do. Got the snap away. Mariota looking for Chosen. Pass out of his reach. 3rd down and 9. Mariota stays on his feet, spins, and now he's taken down by Brian Branch. They have now been outscored 74-25 in the first quarter of games. This is Khalif Raymond. And he's tackled at the 21.
Other not, 100 miles an hour.
They've all bought in. Here's Gibbs on 2nd and 2. Picks up a Lions 1st down.
They are taking it to them in the run game.
Gibbs and St. Brown with touchdowns today. Here's Gibbs. Gibbs across midfield. And he is finally forced out of bounds by...
But he's out on the field making plays.
Pass caught by Gibbs. And Gibbs is stopped about a yard short. 3rd down and 2. It's Gibbs. Wagner, the first commander, get on the tackle.
But that's to stop the run.
Goff to a wide open Raymond. Raymond picks up another Detroit first down. Fullback. There's Gibbs. Cuts to the outside. Turns the corner. Still going. Into the end zone. Touchdown. First time this season. Going for 2. Goff hands it off. Montgomery is in. Lions now lead 22-3, and the Commanders will be without one of their top defensive players. Started a Super Bowl for the Rams, lost to the New England Patriots.
Yeah, I remember that one. That was the 10-3 game, right?
Yep. And now Goff to a wide open Khalif Raymond, but it is ruled incomplete. Ejected as we take a look at the attempted catch by Raymond.
Yeah, hard to see from that angle. Looks like the official had a better look at it. Yeah, Dan Campbell wins the challenge. Khalif Raymond has both hands under the football, secures it. It does not hit the ground. So that's going to be a first down.
4th and short. There's Goff, and the pass is caught for a first down by the tight end Laporta. Field today. Usually up in the booth. Pass complete to Laporta.
Looks like Goff has really been liking Sam Laporta in this option here at the 4th down.
Goff on 4th down. It is complete to Khalif Raymond for a Lions first down. 28-yard line. Fake to Montgomery. And then Goff's pass is caught. It's Jameson Williams. Picks up a first down, and Williams. 1st and 10 from midfield. Goff to the outside. Now this is the rookie Isaac Teslaw. There's Gibbs up the middle, big hole, first down and more. Finally tackled at the Commanders' 20. It's over 100 as a team. Here's Williams. It's Jameson Williams again. Picks up on first down. Goff, Williams. He's been the main target during this series, and he is in for a Lions touchdown. Jameson Williams. Play action on 2nd down. It's Jameson Williams. And Williams is up the sideline, still going, and finally forced out of bounds. 3rd down and 1. Goff complete. Williams. Jameson Williams has come up large for the Lions. 28-yard attempt. Jake Bates. Connected from 22 earlier. From straight away. Kick is good. From their 21-yard line. Mariota wrapped up. And down he goes. 3rd down and 3 for Washington. Mariota over the middle, and it's broken up. Getting a hand on it, Arthur Millette.
Has that explosion and could take it to the house.
2nd down and 8, complete to St. Brown. First down for the Lions. Raymond on 2nd and 5, spun away from Frankie Luvu. And then gets knocked down by Igbenogany. Goff to Laporta. Hard to bring him down.
Run after the catch. So the second was commit to this running game between the tackles, which has opened up everything else. And Jahmyr Gibbs going for a touchdown.
Gibbs takes it all the way.
Field to him.
3rd down and 5. That pass bounced away from Robbie Chosen. Crossing Merritt, and it's Jack Campbell who wraps him up and does not allow him to cross the goal line.
There's that.
Here it comes. And the Lions recover. On first down, it's Montgomery. And Montgomery pulled down from behind by Jeremy Reeves, gain of 8.
Saw the production offensively.
Johnson was tripped up as he took the snap. And then Krosky Merritt thrown down by Roy Lopez. 43 yards on the ground. Kyle Allen, second series at quarterback for Detroit.
And a passing down as the Lions rush 3, drop 8. Though Hurts has time, will anybody uncover? Now he takes off, and the Lions are right there to get him. It'll be a start at their own 14 with Jared Goff as quarterback. Got some protection, throws it complete on the edge. Amon-Ra St. Brown, and will remain there, so it's 5 wide, empty backfield. Hurts, slant, Brown, no. Rock Ya-Sin with the coverage. There's speed inside handoff, and it's stopped up. That's Trevor Nowaski off the edge. And to Jameson Williams, use his speed on the edge, turns it up. Williams hit by Makuba. The Lions' second first down of the night. And Goff play action to Montgomery out of the backfield. And he's right around the marker near the first down. You see a little more of this from the Lions tonight. They're 2 backs in together, Gibbs and Montgomery. Pocket collapses, Goff fires, it's caught. It's Williams turning upfield, and Jameson Williams with a first down to this Lions offense the last 3 years. And here he is running inside to the 45.
Brown gets one-on-ones.
3rd and 10. Throwing sideline, and the pass incomplete as Smith was over there. It's interesting. He's certainly the line 1. He has been for a long time on those scouting reports. Brown is stopped by Robertson, Amik Robertson.
This week in the way this is started.
Devontae Smith came to the backfield. Barkley, open field. Alex Anzalone brings him down. 3rd round pick, and Howie Roseman had a few of them. Still has 2 left. Goff play action, throwing downfield. St. Brown on the run in space. Amon-Ra St. Brown out of bounds. Philadelphia 40. Fake to Gibbs. Again in the middle. Jameson Williams on the run. Not going to get him. Touchdown. You are not catching him when he is taken off. And Williams finds the end zone again. Put it out, 1st and 10. And Goff out. Gibbs in space. Turns on the Jets. 5 runs, 2 catches for Gibbs in the first half. Play pass, and here he is for touch number 8 on the night. And he gets another first down. Backed up to the 37-yard line. Barkley's the back. Hurts, Hutchinson spinning inside. Mailata took care of that. Sideline throw is incomplete. Jay was 9 of 19 passing, 63 yards on this windy night. Out quick, Gibbs on the edge. Taken off like a rocket. Jahmyr Gibbs cuts back inside. Cuts back inside again. Look at Gibbs go! All the way to the 24. 3rd and 4. They'll try to do it on the ground, and they do with Gibbs getting the first down to the 8-yard.
He missed. He went for 70 yards.
Ranch back in the game. Part of the pressure here. Hurts will go down. Hutchinson and Lopez. 3rd and 10. Eagles bring 4. Try the screen with Gibbs, who's got the first down, and more. Gibbs taken off again. Still rolling to the 48-yard line. 3rd and 10. And Hurts throws that slant to Brown, who's got it. Rock Ya-Sin has him. Jahmyr Gibbs has been the only one to be a difference maker for Detroit tonight. He's got it. Bounces it to the outside and gets 11 yards. Sure how far that one got. Had to get to the 42-yard line. Down judge, line judge walking in. It seems a bit shy of it. 3rd and 10. Loading up here. Throw it in the middle. There's Jameson Williams. Made a man miss. Keeps the run alive.
Lions' last chance in this game.
They lined up to go for it again. I don't know if he got there. I don't know if Hurts got there to the 30. And that'll give Detroit the ball with 2:54 to go.
2nd down and 6. It's Tracy again on his 26th birthday. And he loses the yards and make the right throws. Here's Gibbs. Good second effort. Spins. Off the fake to Gibbs. Pass is complete. 2nd down and 8. It's Gibbs on the toss. Inside the 45. Stays on his feet. And has a Detroit first.
Packages for him.
Late round pick, 6th round at 22. Singletary, no gain. 3rd down and 9. Winston's pass incomplete. He was looking for Isaiah Hodgins. Big game on Saturday. Goff complete. to the near side, taking it up the sidelines, and then getting upended from the Giants 45. The fake to Montgomery. Goff throws, and it's complete.
From him.
Third overall pick by the Giants. Amon-Ra St. Brown picks up another Lions first down. Now Goff on 3rd and goal. Gets it into the hands of St. Brown, and he forces his way into the end zone for a Lions touchdown.
Now he's picking up right where he left off.
Speaking of Robinson, we have to throw for over 900 yards.
Yeah, I would have thrown up watching that game.
Here's Gibbs.
Basic football.
2nd and 1. Gibbs picks up a Lions first down, still going inside the 30. One man to beat, it's Belton. And Belton brings him down inside the Giants 5-yard. On 1st and goal, it is Gibbs, reaches across, touchdown.
I like it.
Had to figure it out.
Kenneth Gary for the win.
Here's Kalif Raymond. Raymond across the 40. And it's Koo. 2nd down and 6. Goff's pass is caught. Kalif Raymond. This is Gibbs. Cuts to the outside. And is forced out of. Here's Gibbs. Up the middle. Picks up the Lions first. Fake to Montgomery. And now Goff complete to St. Brown for a Lions first down.
Fans, you can feel it in the fans, right? They're a little anxious right now in the stadium.
4th Lions punt today. I mean, there have been games the last several seasons where they never punted. Lions must get to the 37 for a first down. Winston's pass was batted. Royals Packers Thursday, Michigan, Ohio State Saturday. All in the state of Michigan, all on Fox. That's career catch number 500 for Amon-Ra St. Brown. On 3rd and 4, the toss. Montgomery. The 4th quarter. Here's Tyrone Tracy. And he is hit in the backfield on 2nd and 3.
Pass touchdown in the books.
Wide open, Amon-Ra St. Brown. Right, the blown leads have been well documented. Here's Gibbs. Belton couldn't bring him down. Holland chasing after him. And Jahmyr Gibbs is into the end zone for a Lions touchdown, 49 yards. It's fake to Tracy. And then Winston throws. And it is picked off. That's the Giants' first turnover today. 4th and goal. Winston looking, throws, and it's incomplete. Off the hands of Johnson. So 2nd down at 11. Goff from the end zone. Catch made by Gibbs, and he picks up a Lions.
Down here, see if he can generate pressure on Jared Goff.
Goff on 2nd down. And wrapped up about a yard shy of the marker is Amon-Ra St. Brown. As we hit the 2-minute warning in Detroit, 39 yards. Now on 3rd and short. Lions pick up the first down. It's Gibbs down to a minute. And now Detroit looking to get into field goal range. St. Brown makes the. They need about 22 yards to get into field goal range. It's St. Brown.
Because of the play clock, it ran down.
2nd down and 10. It's Gibbs.
Now the 4th down.
So here's Bates from 59. It is good. Three timeouts from the 32. Winston throws.
Oh, what a play.
Robinson, the intended receiver. Here's Gibbs on first down. Jahmyr Gibbs across midfield. One man to beat. Inside the 20, the 10. Touchdown on the first play from scrimmage. In overtime. Remember, the Giants will have an opportunity Gibbs. Winston looking on 4th down. He's wrapped up and down he goes. Aiden Hutchinson with the exclamation point.
Blitz coming. Love in some trouble. Back foot throw. Incomplete. And the Lions make a stand.
Try to make sure they can get as many bodies as a ball carrier as possible.
Here's Goff looking, throwing high. It's caught by Jamison Williams. Breaks a tackle, and Jamison Williams down to the 42. Boy, do they need that. And Gibbs tries to outrace Parsons, and he does. Look at Gibbs, who's got a first down. Boy, you don't see anybody do that. He ran right by Micah Parsons on the outside to pick up a first and 19 on the rush. 4-man rush. Goff. Wait for one. Caught! Oh, how about Tom Kennedy? Here's Montgomery looking for a seam. Right side, Montgomery trucking through all the way down to the 6. That's a good 29. Montgomery in the Wildcat getting the snap. He gets it. Looking to run. Right side, Montgomery. Trucks in. Touchdown, Detroit.
You hear him.
Yeah, they got a break, Tom. Good stuff there. Here is Goff. Pressure from Wyatt. Runs away, crosses body throw, and has a completion on a 2nd and 5. That's Kennedy.
It's just got to be more methodical for the Lions than being explosive.
That's a good pass. Jamison Williams with his speed stays on his feet, and he's inside the 30.
Spreading his guys out, going to try to create a little space.
Blitz, they give Williams. He breaks the tackle. Jamison Williams! How did he do that? Touchdown, Lions!
When your receiver is that fast.
It's interesting as Goff looks around. There's nobody there. He's going to take off and run. Not his forte, but he'll take the easy yards, and he's still on his feet into Green Bay territory. Is unretiring, and he's coming back as a play fake, and Goff has time this time. One out to the flat and one out. Make a catch, Montgomery with room to roll, and he's got a first down. So David Montgomery
gives the play caller more reasons to call downfield throws. You know you're still going to make yards.
Montgomery stays in. He gets it right side. Good hole. Montgomery chugging his way inside the 20. Last few plays with an extra lineman. They stay in it. Here's a fake. Goff can't find anyone else. Throws, and it's caught for a touchdown. Isaac TeSlaa, the rookie.
That's the strategy for a lot of these NFL teams all season long, is to get to the promised land.
Here's Goff with some time, throws, caught. Williams flies. 2nd down. They'll get a run going. Gibbs gets a block and then stays in bounds. What a run. 3rd and 6. Gonna run to Gibbs. Oh, great stutter step. Jahmyr Gibbs. That was all him to the backfield. Fake it to him. Near side Williams. Jamison Williams, who can just fly, trying to make a crazy play. Jamison Williams. 3rd down. Goff, far side. Good throw, and it's caught by Williams for another first down. 3rd down and 4. Blitz coming. Love sees it, throws to Watson. One-handed catch. No! He had it, but could not bring it in. His linebacker for the Packers is back in the game, number 56. Here's Goff, sets up, throws. Oh, what a catch! Diving from Isaac TeSlaa.
Trying to prolong that as long as possible.
Goff zips over the middle. Good catch by Jamison Williams. Breaks free. Williams down inside the 20.
Got to get it out quick. A lot of pressure coming.
3rd down. Pressure comes. Goff sees it, throws it. It's caught. Gibbs, first down. Love. Blitz is picked up. Looking, throwing. It is incomplete. That's a big play.
Gibbs in the backfield will go right to the air and throws to the 40-yard line, and right off the bat, who do they go to? St. Brown. Down in 3. Pressure put on again. Gibbs takes the swing pass. First down and a lot more. To the 40, to the 36-yard line he goes. Off the fake again. Over the middle. Caught at the 34. There he goes again. Inside the 15. Breaking tackles all the way to the 11-yard line. 3 tight ends from the 47-yard line. Prescott under pressure. Swings it out. And the tackle is made. That time Javonte Williams gets taken down by Derek Barnes.
Middle down.
Go quickly here. Going for it all, and it's incomplete. No flag. Prescott steps up, throws into traffic, and it's incomplete. Our lights at the Detroit Zoo. Kickoff here, fielded by Tom Kennedy. Kennedy down the sideline, and Kennedy gets finally tackled there by Aubrey. And now 4th and 8. Tonight, more conventional. Flag is thrown to fair catch. Well, it looked like a fair catch was called for by deep drop. Prescott, look out! He's in trouble. Did he get out of the end zone? That's Jack Campbell who takes care of him. Where will they have the forward progress? It's going to be a safety. The line judge comes in. Very, very close, but Prescott under intense heat. Anger sends it skyward, so he does get it away, and it's a great kick under the circumstances. The 38-yard line. Tom Kennedy, who had that nice kickoff return, takes it to the 41-yard line.
The linebackers of the Cowboys.
2nd and 6. To the outside goes the pass. Caught, first down. That's Anthony Fersker, who, since Gibbs came in as a rookie. Catch is made on the run. St. Brown. St. Brown inside the 10, setting him a first down and goal. 1st and goal. Hand the ball off to Williams, and Williams dives. Does he get in? He is going to be stopped a little short at the goal. Through the middle. Gibbs into the end zone for a Lions touchdown. As Prescott, short drop, quick throw to the outside he goes, and the Lions are there to gang tackle Flanoy. Prescott rolling, keeps his eyes downfield, throwing, that's incomplete. Set up a screen, and it's probably a good thing that he dropped it. Anzalone is right there. Prescott in a vice. Sacked. Al-Quadin Muhammad. 2nd down and 15. Goff fires, caught. Gibbs spins around, and Gibbs picks up about 2-yard line. Pressure again. Prescott escaping. Under pressure, throws, and it's knocked down. That's a 3 on 3rd down and 21. 4-man rush. Prescott dancing, throws, that's caught. To the outside goes Ferguson. Ball is out. The ball is out, and the Lions look like they're on top of it. And they are. Meanwhile, Montgomery is in as the back. Goff has time. Goff fires. Has the open man. Jamison Williams to the 35-yard line. Which is gigantic. 2nd and 10. Montgomery breaking tackles. Inside the 10, he goes to the end zone for the touchdown. 35 yards for Montgomery. In the number 1 seed right now. Pass caught by St. Brown, down and 6. Goff fires over the middle, caught on the run. And another great run by Gibbs. Gibbs losing the ball, but he was down. 21. Goff to the outside throw. St. Brown, he's out of bounds. That stops the clock with 6. Goff down the sideline. It's incomplete. Crowd wants a flag, and they get one.
First, we got to get another takeaway, another stop.
Thanks, Dan.
All right.
Well, you're so right with those explosive plays. 4 of them for 25 yards or more. Meanwhile, it's deflected, intercepted by the Lions, and that is Barnes. Derek Barnes, the linebacker. Barnes gets the goal. 2nd down and 8. To the end zone, open touchdown! Isaac TeSlaa with the score. 3 receivers to the left. Prescott looks that way. Prescott throws that way, and the pass is incomplete. Flanoy, again, the intended receiver, so it's Gibbs out of the slot. Goff looks that way, throws that way, caught. Can he get the first down? Yes, he can. With a great spin move to avoid the tackle, move the sticks. Pull the Cowboys, 2nd down and 9. Look at that protection for Goff. Throws along the sideline, and it's caught by 5-yard line. Prescott stepping up, throws to the outside. Coverage is good. It's incomplete. Montgomery's the running back. Give it to David. Nice move. David Montgomery keeps those legs churning. Picks up 9. Maybe right here. Nope. First and 15. Caught. Picks up 14. Second and 2. Dwelly is in there as the fullback. And that will be a first down tonight at the Chargers. Goff under pressure throws, and that's caught. A flag is thrown. Brown out of the slot. Montgomery to the 28-yard. Once for a sack tonight. He throws, it's caught. You got St. Brown making the grab.
Christmas movies, right?
Totally. I'm big at anything Michelle Pfeiffer does. She's fantastic.
I agree.
Here's the run back, is out to the 40-yard line. Tom Kennedy. Goff in the pocket. Goff fires, caught on the run, and taking it inside the 30. Williams, Jameson Williams, another big play. Bell makes the tackle. Second down and 7. Gibbs. You can only bottle him up so long. Touchdown. Left in the 4th. Prescott running for his life. Down he goes at the 23-yard line. 3. Blitz. Look out. Has to get it away. Just throws it out of bounds. Third down remaining. So it's 37-30. Here's Kennedy. Another good run back and down the sideline. He goes.
Is he a threat?
Yeah, before he's bumped out of bounds near midfield. Play action. Fired over the middle. Big gain inside the 30-yard line. St. Brown to the 13-yard line. Gibbs the back. Give it to him to the outside. Blocking. And into the end zone he goes. Tristan Colon led the way. First down. Look out. Down he goes. Muhammad. That's 3 for him. Prescott dancing, fires over the middle, and that is going to be picked off. DJ Reed has his moment after they've been picking on him all night.
On second down, here's Goff coming to the near side to Amon-Ra St. Brown, who is so darn good and so reliable.
They play top down, and their mantra is make them run another play.
Lions will run over here all kinds of time. Goff is a man running free, and it's complete. Down to the 30 goes Jameson Williams, and a good start. Fires over the middle. St. Brown has the catch, but Ryan Branch out for the season. Kirby Joseph, their all-pro safety, hasn't played in weeks. Intercepted! Oh! Aiden Hutchinson! A clear path! Can he win the race? Hutchinson inside the 20, and he's tackled there! From the 17, here's Goff in prime real estate, going deep. End zone is caught. Touchdown, Amon-Ra St. Brown, and the Lions strike first. Since week 7, he is a speed burner. There he is, number 5, Stafford. Looks middle of the field towards Atwell, and it's incomplete. Knocked away by Amik Robertson. Right in their wheelhouse. They send a blitz. Goff sees it, rips one over the middle, and it's caught by Jameson Williams. A beauty from Goff to Williams, and a conversion on 3rd and long. Montgomery again, this time off the right side. And chugging forward, going to be just about a foot short in a little bit. See how he does today. Here's Montgomery again, off the middle. Montgomery chugging inside the 10, and it's 1st and goal for the Lions. Yet maybe a series, maybe a couple plays, we'll see. Here's Goff, pressure. He steps away and then floats one. Oh, come on! Amon-Ra St. Brown trying to beat everyone. That was unreal. 3rd and 5. Quick throw, screen. St. Brown gets a block. Amon-Ra spins his way to the end zone, and he is in. Touchdown, Lions. Blitz coming. Picked up. Now Stafford in trouble. Rolls away, and he's dropped. Gets back to the line of scrimmage, but Hutchinson was there, so was Anzalone. Goff going for it all. Jameson Williams, he's got it! Touchdown! Brown on. Blitz coming. Stafford in some trouble, and down he goes. Sack number 2 on the day for Detroit. It's Rams send a blitz. Goff sees it, get rid of it. St. Brown tackled short of a first down.
A lot of success in these seasons. Unfortunate to see it.
All right, here's Goff. Zips one in over the middle. Khalif Raymond, who's back today.
On 4th and 1, play fake. Goff throws, caught for a first down, and they stay alive. First, they got to deal with a 3rd and 10. Goff, pressure in his face, hit as he throws. Gibbs tries to make a move, and a great one, and he gets a first down. Stays inbounds here. What do they got left? 2nd and 10. Goff stands in and delivers a perfect ball to Jameson Williams, and he's inside the 35.
Impossible to keep up with.
Blitz is coming. Goff steps away. Looking, rolling on the comebacker, and there is Williams. Here's Goff. Zips one across the ball. St. Brown's got it down at the 5. That situation here. They are going to run it. Montgomery is in. Wow, it was a really patient run.
It around, but made this a very formidable unit like they were last year.
Well, you've got a patchwork offensive line. They start out as the 3rd best tackle graded out in the league. Here's a 2nd and 5. And look out! They get to him back at the 42. Here's Rodgers. Ball tipped up in the air and incomplete. He's trying to go to Gainwell with the Lions.
This is where you'll help with a chip here, give him time, and then a deep middle route.
Ball caught. That's Raymond, and he made the move. The whip. 2nd and 7.
And the last 3 years.
Yep. Ever since he came to Detroit. Here he throws down the middle of the field. He finds his target. And once again, it's first. I tried to cover your eyes. Look after you. 2nd and 10. Montgomery gets into the open. He's down to the 17. 2nd and 10. They've had 3 plays over 10 yards to get him down to this point. Looking deep down the field, and it is caught again. First on 3rd and 10. Rodgers able to somehow manipulate his body angle in 2024. Pittsburgh will have it this coming spring. His play action to start it. Goff got it away before he got hit from behind. And he finds Jameson Williams. There's a 3rd and 6. Got the first down. St. Brown got separation. There it is. 3rd and 4. Pressure, and they got him. Back at the 22-yard line, and Hutchinson has a 2nd sack. Lions possession. We've not had a first down put up by either side in the last 7.5 minutes. Until now, Tesla has the reception.
They would need too much help. This is, to me, a playoff game.
First down, if they go hurry up. Gibbs. First play that he's been able to make today with any kind of freedom. A 1st and 10 near the 20. Lions go to the end zone and caught. What a catch! Tesla somehow held on to it. Fake, throw. He's got Washington. Well, they tried to strip the ball out of his hands.
They eventually got it.
They're going to say he's down. One official says he's down. The Lions have won the challenge, as you can see clearly here from this angle. Quick throw, Warren, nothing there. Lions stiffen.
Brown.
That's Daryl Porter, signed up from the practice squad today. They're looking to go against him here, and the catch is made by Raymond.
And you saw the last 2 plays, right? Raymond, and then tight end, back-to-back.
Fake the run to Gibbs, and they go instead to Raymond. Picks up good shot. Go, Raymond, 10, 5, touchdown Lions. What a 4th down play. Goff fires it, got his man. It's Williams. Retreating a little bit, but
Jameson to actually catch it, so keep reading that out.
Off again, down the middle, and another catch by Williams. Firkser, by the way, is 4th of the game for 40 yards. Here's a little lob over to Gibbs. In the open field. He's down to the 4-yard line. Gibbs flanking the quarterback. Over to Gibbs. He's wide open. Easy touchdown. Lions are in.
Who we are. Tigers have stripes. Here they come.
That's Gainwell. And there's a play made. That's pressure. Rodgers heaves it, and it's thrown away. And on the hold. Coons will snap it back. And the kick by Boswell. Oh, no! No good. Now they're going to bring him in.
And nobody motions with him, so you know it's zone.
Back over to Amon-Ra. Amon-Ra's got a blocker out in front. Amon-Ra to the 20. Being pushed from behind. And he's down to the 10. Down to the 12. For a 2nd and 10.
And cover 0 means everyone blitzes, no help.
Barely got that off in time. Tesla to the 10, to the 5, and down to the 1.
Here, white towels, all decked in white. You can feel the energy, but the quick pop pass over the top, and it goes to Amon-Ra St.
Minnesota defense is so deadly.
And here they come again. Quick pass, quick catch, and Jahmyr Gibbs trying to get special. He can't get special enough. Down. Brosmer. Hutchinson got in the backfield. Hutchinson has him wrapped up. A critical mistake by the rookie.
These first plays from the Detroit Lions have been with 2 tight ends on the field.
First snap, first touch for David Montgomery, and that second surge looks like it gives them enough to keep their playoff hopes alive, down 7-0 late in this first quarter. Goff play action being chased on the run. Oh, perfectly floated in there. And Jameson Williams way down once again. This time they do get it off. 3-man rush. Brosmer steps up. Brosmer tripped up. Aiden Hutchinson.
Stressful situations for offenses.
Goff, good time. Oh, wide open over the middle. It's Isaac Tesla. Deep into the secondary in this first half. Goff, step up, and another rifle. Just find the open man. Way down. Here comes the pressure. Goff, out of the pocket. Goff, on the run. Wobbler is caught. Perfect spot for Amon-Ra St. play on a 3rd down. Over the middle, another catch, another first down. Right at that line of game, but it looks like they're going to give him the 1st and goal to Amon-Ra St. Brown as the H-back. It's Montgomery trying to get to the outside, pushing forward. Let's see where they spot him. Goff looks. Goff throws. It is caught. Touchdown. Isaac Tesla has done it again.
This half.
This is a 2nd and 10 from the 20, make it 33-yard line. A catch is made. St. Brown hangs on and then gets some tough yards on the back end. You get to see this offense now with Kevin O'Connell, just the uniqueness that he can bring to it, the creativity, as there is JJ with the catch.
A great young coordinator in this league.
Minnesota's 0 for 5 on these 3rd and long opportunities. Brosmer is suffocated. The Lions front has been living in the backfield. Here they come. Goff gets rid of it right in the spot for St. Brown. On 1st and 20, Brosmer just dropped the football. And he'll hop back on it. Opportunity to lead his team down the field and potentially win this game. Play action on 1st down. It's a screen for Montgomery. Good blocking in front. And Montgomery has one of the better plays of the day for this Lions off-right. Needs to come from behind and win to keep the season alive. And here's your first real positive run for Goff on courts wide open. Jameson Williams already into Vikings territory.
Bears show blitz, back off. Goff deals. It is caught right at the marker by Amon-Ra St. Brown. Man rush. Has time, lets it rip, and it's caught to Tesla. A dart from Goff to the rookie, Isaac Tesla, who's really gotten better as the season's gone on. Oh, plays a fake. Goff slips it out to Jameson Williams. Tight coverage, it doesn't matter. Deshaun Wright was all over him, but Jameson Williams makes a catch. Montgomery comes in now, and he's in the Wildcat formation in the shotgun. Montgomery going to hand it off to his backfield mate Gibbs. There's a good hole up the middle for Jahmyr Gibbs.
Win against the division rival on the road.
Goff looking, checks it down. Williams, good move. Jameson Williams has a first down. Monangai again up the middle, and he runs into a wall. Well played by Tyleik Williams, the rookie first-round pick. 3rd and long, blitz coming again. Williams sees it and just dirts it. There was nothing there. Lions sent the pressure, and it worked. Part of some of the issues here with the injuries. Jameson Williams on a good start. Already got a few catches here today for DeMarco Jackson. Brings him down, but I just
going into offseason.
There's David Montgomery. Gets the pitch out right, and Montgomery charges forward. He is a load once he gets going, and he's got a first down for the Lions. Bears drop out underneath the St. Brown and just across the original line of scrimmage. Bears show blitz. They come with it. Goff sees it underneath, catch, and a first down and more. It is St. Brown. Who else? The master on third down. Up to the 49. He goes. Goff near side. St. Brown again, already off to a big start. It's another first down for the Lions for being shoved out of bounds there. Looking down. Goff in some trouble. Looking around, throws complete. Jamison Williams backs up to take a look and sprints forward for a first down. Stay with the run. Montgomery gets a good block on the outside and a nice cut from David Montgomery down to the 30. He goes that time. He'll pick up 7 yards.
St. Brown's got all 3 targets so far in this game on third down. Let's see if he gets a 4th.
Looking that way. Goff throwing that way. Guess what, Tom? He does. It's another first down. And Williams to throw it. Has some time. Fires. Tipped. Good play. That looked like it was going to be completed 2 more, but Campbell got his hand on it. Here's Williams on third down with some pressure. In trouble and sacked. He doesn't get sacked often, but Aiden Hutchinson gets home. Trying to get the 2 seed against with Philly. Bears, of course, control. If they win today, they'll get the 2. The Eagles need a win from them and a Bears loss to get that 2 seed, and we'll see who they all play. Meanwhile, in this game, the Lions have had the ball the entire game. And all kinds of movement. Now, who did it first?
Oh, he jacked him.
Blitz coming. Goff sees it, throws incomplete again against that blitz. It's St. Brown. Goff on a rollout. Hits Gibbs out of the backfield. Gets by Edwards, who did enough to force him out of bounds. 4. Goff stands in on a rope. St. Brown on a beauty on an in cut. Gets a block. Amon-Ra St. Brown is down to the 15. Pressure. Goff zips it underneath. It is caught. It's going to be a touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs is in. On a fake to Swift. Pressure in his face. He's in trouble. Deep trouble. Way back there. He just throws it to Kmet. Makes a catch, but he's going to lose yard. There's Williams. 4-man rush. Time. Ball is tipped and knocked down. Incomplete. 2. Pressure. Williams throws. Caught and then drop. What's the ruling? Ball is loose. Lions gonna grab it, they say.
And more zone coverage. Loveland does a good job sitting there.
Offense, then fumbled and recovered by the defense. It's first down, Detroit.
Back to throw over the middle. Another completion to a wide open St. Brown. He is killing them here today. Matchup with the Packers here. Here's Williams. The slant route, it is incomplete. Try to get it to Loveland again, but Yassine was there to knock it away. On the fake. Looking downfield. Letting it rip. DJ Moore is down there, and it's intercepted by Avonte Maddox in the end zone. Maddox played it better, and he's got the pick for Detroit. Back off, quick throw. Khalif Raymond on the outside gets a good block, and he's got a first down. Goff over the middle, wide open. It's Raymond with room to run. Raymond into Bears territory and down to the 46 before. Back to throw underneath to Montgomery, working against Edmonds, and he turns the corner on a first down.
All these different guys, Tesla and Raymond, it's a hard task for them to lock it in on.
Here's Williams, makes the catch and sprints to the outside. More Montgomery, up the middle he goes. And Montgomery still chugging near a first down. On now as Montgomery's in the Wildcat. Goff's a wide receiver at the bottom of your screen, and Gibbs going to get the handoff. And that is going to be enough for a first. Here's Williams, heavy pressure. He's in deep trouble. Just fires with a Loveland. Oh, my God. That almost was amazing, but let's see how the Lions respond. Blitz coming. Goff to Raymond, who's wide open and sprints for a first down. And he goes into Chicago territory. Affects the Bears. Eagles win, Bears lose. Eagles have the 2 seed. Here's Gibbs, left side. Gibbs still on his feet. A good run. He's going to pick up 9. Third down. Goff. Over the middle, Jamison Williams running free, turns on the Jets, and he's into Chicago territory. Gonna run it to Gibbs on the right side, and Gibbs has a first down.
They're still right in it.
Gibbs, first down, and down to the 40, where he's taken down by Billings. Here's Montgomery, left side, breaks a couple tackles. David Montgomery with a stiff arm, and right around the first down. We'll see where they put him out. Play fake. Williams in trouble. Escapes, throws, incomplete. There's no one there either.
Yeah, it looks like that should be a grounding too.
That's the same thing.
Get it done when it matters.
But 4th and long, they'll punt it away. Here's Raymond looking to make a return. Tries to sprint to the opposite side and gets a couple of yards. Still working his way out across the 35 with 1:41 left.
Go.
Okay, here are the Lions.
Tell me
Gibbs.
where we are next week.
I'll tell you later. Here's Gibbs. Pitch it outside. Going to pick up 9 on first down. All right, so 2 timeouts, 1:31 to go. Gibbs up the middle, and it's got enough for a first. Give him 2, move the chains with 46 seconds left.
That distance was.
Yeah, that was 53. Here's Goff. Over the middle, and again, a completion over there to St. Brown. Now he's in field goal range and more.
Wow.
Slides down to the 25, and there you go.
That's it. That's it. That first down, because the injury to Gardner Johnson took the timeout through.
From 42 yards out, try to give the Lions the W. Snap and hold are good, and the kick is up and good, and the Lions going to finish their year with a win in Chicago, 19-16.